Hi, welcome to episode 14 or 15 of the Shireen's Anyway series. Oh my goodness, I think it's 14. Welcome to episode 14 of the Shireen's Anyway series with your host, Women Debater, on the Melting the Ice podcast, where we melt away our insecurities, our limitations, and emerge as the best version of ourselves. I am so happy to have you here today. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you? Really, how are you? If you click this video, it's because I'm assuming nothing to assume actually. You are ready. Ready for what? You are ready. You're ready. But first, let me have some water. Get your water, get your tea, get your coffee. You're ready. What are you ready for? To be her. To be who? To be her. To be who? To be her. Who is that? The empress in you. You're tired of circling your crown. You're tired of circling the building. You're ready to take possession, take dominion, and enter, dominate, and do what you gotta do. You're tired of moving like you are a nobody, like you are nothing. You're ready to be her, to be the best version of yourselves. So, what is stopping you? Only you. Only you is stopping yourself. Nobody is stopping you. You're afraid of being her because why? Becoming her scares you. Why does it scare you? Because you're afraid of your own power. I know it doesn't make much sense, but I myself, in fact, to this day, I'm so scared of my power. I'm afraid of what I'm actually capable of, what I can actually achieve. It scares me. And I think as women, we experience this thing a whole lot where we don't want to be seen as too powerful. It's a very subconscious thing. It's very subconscious. Like, we don't want to be seen as too powerful. We want to limit our power. We want to put ourselves in the box. We want to put ourselves in the box. We're afraid to shine brightly like the diamonds we're born to be. So I want to ask you, why are you afraid to shine? Who told you you couldn't shine? Who told you that your light was too bright? Who taught you to dim your light to make everyone else around you comfortable? It's time for you to let go, to stop doing that. Because one thing, you can't become her when you're still afraid to shine. You can't become her when you're still afraid to be seen. You have to let all of those things go. You have to say, I am done. I am done pretending like I'm okay with just having this much. I'm done pretending that I'm a nobody. I am somebody. Because why? I'm God's child. Because why? I'm alive. Because why? I'm here. Because if I was nobody, I wouldn't even be here right now. I'm here because I'm somebody worthy of being in this beautiful world. I'm looking outside my window now and I can just see, like, I can see trees, and on one tree over there, like, it's blooming. It has this pink flower on it, this flower bush. It's so beautiful. I see all the trees there too. Life is so beautiful. Like, trees don't seek permission before growing. Flowers don't ask permission before blooming. They just bloom. Trees just grow. Animals just eat. Like, nature just does its thing. Nature does its thing without asking for anyone for approval, for permission, without seeking validation, which is something that at this point just irks me. It just does its thing. The wind blows without seeking permission. So why can't you become her? Why can't you become her? Oh, because you're thinking, oh, those are trees, you man. I'm not the tree. Those are flowers, you man. I'm not the flower. Why can't you be like them? Don't you see how free they are? Don't you think that you deserve this much freedom? And that's the thing. Being her will free you. Being her will free you. It will free you. And it will free you from what? From the shadows of your old self. Your old self. It will free you from the pretense that you had to carry your whole life. From that pretense. It will free you from always having to be one way. It will free you from always having to be one way. They know, oh, Susan is like this, Joanna is like this. Okay? This person is like this, human is like this. No. Even I myself, I don't even know my full potential. In fact, I haven't even started for me. I'm literally a fetus as it is right now. I'm a fetus, and I understand what you're saying. The fear of having to be one way, refusing to be her, locks you in that box of just being one way, or being happy human all the time, being smiley human all the time. We get to be different. We get to be different. We weren't born to be one way. Like, we're multifaceted, especially as women. We have so much to give. We have so many gifts. We have so much inside of us. So when you refuse to be her subconsciously, I'm sure you're doing that. You're choosing to just be one way. You're choosing to be one thing and only one thing. And as you choose to be one thing, the other parts of you begin to die. Because what you don't use dies, right? This is saying that if you don't take a step forward, you're taking a step backward. And it's crazy and it's sad. Because if you refuse to move forward thinking that, oh my God, tomorrow I'll be ready, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to decide to be her. Tomorrow I'll be ready to be her. You're becoming even less her. Even if you're not actively doing anything, actively hiding yourself, every single day you choose to not take a step forward, you're taking a step backward. Every single day. You refuse to be her. You're becoming an even more false version of yourself. And that will lead to so much misery. Because you know your potential. You knew you were the little girl who was born to just change the world. You had all these dreams, and people around you would tell you, "Oh my goodness, like, oh my goodness, look at what you're saying. This girl is so ambitious. This girl wants to do. She wants to open orphanages. She wants to change the world. She wants to heal cancer. She has all these dreams." You were that girl, and today I want to activate that girl. Today I want that girl to step out. I want that girl to wake up from this spell. It's a spell. It's a whole spell. Because she can't tell me that it's not a spell. That the person God made it to be, her, she's asleep. Because you're afraid that people are not going to like her. And now here's the truth. Not everyone is going to like her. That's the honest truth. Everyone cannot like her. Everyone can't like her. Because she wasn't meant for everyone. Every time you try to be liked by everyone, you're diluting yourself, and automatically you can't be her. You can't access that level of dominion. You can't access that level of dominion, that level of excellence, when you're still trying to cater to those old versions of you, those old versions of you, who tried to be one way, who were not free. Those shadows of pretense that you're holding on to are making you tired. Maybe you're taking medication even. Maybe you're seeing doctors, like, you're just desperate and you're saying, I am tired. I want help. I don't want to feel this way anymore. You're feeling this way because you are starving yourself of your birthright. You're starving yourself of the very thing you came here to do. How can you be happy? Tell me. Let's talk, sis. Let's talk. How can you be happy when the very reason of your existence is not being fulfilled? How can you be happy when the very reason of your existence is not manifesting? You might be thinking, but it's not my fault, you man. I told God I wanted $1,000 today, and I didn't get it. I told God I wanted, I don't know, to get married last year, and it didn't happen. I told God I wanted to start a business and to make, I don't know, $1 million a year, and it didn't happen. And I'm like, sure, you asked for all those things. It didn't happen. But my question now is, are you fulfilling your part of the bargain? Are you holding your own? Are you fulfilling your part of the bargain? Now you're thinking, there's a bargain. What's the bargain? Yes, it's a bargain. And that bargain is for your own best interest. It's not even for God. Because you're asking for all those things. Number one, you're asking for your false self. And I was talking about the false self in my past lives. Like, just go watch the past lives. I think it should have Romans in the Romans 7 perspective, something like that. Go watch it. I want to focus on this live, but go check it out. You're asking all those things. Oh, I wanted all these things: marriage, money, business. I don't know, children. If that's if in that season, I wanted to have this kind of friendship. I'm not having it. You're asking from the false self. You're asking from the false self. How do I know you're asking from the false self? Because you're not doing what you know you should be doing about it. You're not doing what you know you should be doing about it. When you become her, you take aligned action. You might be scared in your boots. Yes, you're most likely shaking in your boots. You're most likely shaking in your boots. However, you're still taking that action. By the way, I have an 11-day crown code. It's an 11-day crown coronation, sorry. I call it crown code, where each day you learn your crown. You remember your crown. Each day you learn the empress you were born to be. Isn't it so, it won't even, I can't even speak. It would be so nice, right? If everyone knew the empress they were born to be. Imagine a world, close your eyes, where every woman was awakened in her. Every woman knew the empress she was born to be, and she moved that way. Every woman had dominion over her life, over her finances, over her happiness, over her joy, over her marriage, over her motherhood, because she wasn't afraid to be her. She could hold her power in her hands without dropping it and running and running and taking off. And I have been that girl. And even to this day, there are still days when I take off. But last week, I decided no more. I really decided no more. I'm terrified and I will show up. I started the life out of this. I started the life out of my life. What am I even saying? I stutter so much. I stumble. I do it all. But yet I'm still here. I'm not afraid to be seen as the full me. Because here's the thing. If you're not seen as the full you, how do you know you're being loved for the real you? If you're not being seen as the full you, how do you know you're not being loved as the real you? Sorry, how do you know you're being loved as the real you? If you're not being seen as the full you, if you can't allow yourself to be seen as the full you, how do you know you're being loved as the real you? You can't know. Because you don't really know if they love you because you're performing, if they love the mask, or if they love the real human, if they love the human that's acting, or if they love the real human. You can't tell. And because you can't tell, the real you, like your soul will always feel like something is missing. Because like the thing that you're being born to do, you're not doing. And now you don't even know. You don't even know if you're being loved for you. How painful is that? How hard is that? Today I'm telling you that it's time for you to let that go. It's time for you to let go of all those shadows, to come out of them. It's not rocket science. It starts with one thing, a decision. To say, you know what? I'm no longer afraid to fail publicly. When you decide and when you say, I am no longer scared to fail in the public eye, you won the game. That's all it takes. Write it down. When you decide you're no longer afraid, you're no longer scared, terrified to fail in public, nobody can hurt you. This song comes to mind. Is this old song? You know that song? Da 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 da. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh my god. Can't touch this. When you realize that, when you really let go and you realize that, and you believe, not even realize, you come to the realization that I'm no longer scared to fail in the public eye. You activate can't touch this mentality. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. You activate that song in you, like you become a living transmission of what that is. And what does that look like? They can't touch this. They can laugh at you, they can humiliate you, they can drag you in group chat. Who knows? As I'm talking to you right now, my name might be in group chats. Who knows what they're saying about me? Who knows? I don't know. Right? But who cares? Can't touch this. They can't touch what? They can't touch the real me. They can't touch my real essence. They cannot remove what God has put here. They cannot uproot the program that God has put in me. The program of her. What's the program of her? The program of the Empress. They can't take that off. They can't touch this. Once you are no longer afraid to fail publicly, they can't touch this. You almost like you awaken into a new frequency. You become a whole new being. What is that frequency? The frequency of truth, because finally you're not in truth. This whole time, your whole life, you were living a lie because you weren't being her. Anything other than her. What is her? Her, the daughter God created, the daughter God made to change the world, to heal cancer, to do something. That daughter is her. I wanted to be her. Because every time you're her, you encourage other women to be her too. I'm getting so emotional right now. Every time you're her, every time you show up as her, with your hands shaking, with tears in your eyes as I'm doing right now, you make the world a better place. It's not when you make the millions of dollars. It's not when you have 10 businesses and you become a business mogul. It's not when you own mansions. It's when you decide to be her. I'm so sorry. When you decide to be her in the public eye. When you decide to be her in the public eye, that is when things begin to shift. Not just for you. Not just for you. One second. Things begin to shift for everyone around you. I don't know why my phone keeps doing this thing. It keeps asking me to connect my Bluetooth headphones, this, to the live, and I'm like, no, I don't want it. Hopefully it stops asking me to do that. But yeah, the world does not shift when you make the millions of dollars. When you donate money, that is so beautiful. Donating money is so amazing. Having charities is so amazing. Having orphanages, it is like my whole heart. I want to see this world become a better place. I want to see everyone awaken as her. Awaken as her. Awaken into their divine identity. Their divine identity as God's child, as God's daughter, as the daughter of the universe, as that one that they can't touch. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Because you're no longer afraid to fail in the public eye. You're no longer afraid to fail, to stutter like I'm doing now. You're just showing different sides of you. Like me singing this song, me tearing, getting so emotional about this message, me allowing the message to come from my heart and not just my mind. If you read the Bible, Proverbs, it says over and over again to write the words in your heart. Now, whether you're a Christian or whatever religion beliefs you have, whatever background you come from, this can still impact you because it says to write the word in your heart. Why not your mind? Why not your brain? Why not your brain? Your heart. Because the place where love resides, the truest part of you resides in your heart, not your brain. And science have shown, I think it's a Heart Math Institute. By the way, I want to buy the device. They have a device that they have. I want to buy it. I'm going off topic. It's called the Heart Math Institute. Okay. And they found that the frequencies of the heart, I think, no, not the frequency, sorry, the electromagnetic field of the heart, I think is like 3 times or 2 times more than that of the mind. 2 or 3 times over. Which means that right now the frequency of my heart extends like this, double this. It's so wide. It's so big. The heart is the most intelligent organ. The heart. In the Bible, and it says, write those words on your heart. Which means that when something penetrates your heart, you know it has landed. You know it has landed. That being said, if this message is touching your heart, like, comment, subscribe, share. Because don't keep it to yourself. Share with others. They might need to activate her. They might need to become her. They might need to remember their divine identity in God. Share it, like it. It lets me know that I've reached your heart. It lets you know that right now as we speak, we have a heart-to-heart connection. We're having a heart-to-heart moment with you. Even though I can't see you, every time I speak, I imagine that I'm talking to all of you. All of you, how much is how much is that? How many of those are you? I don't know, infinite. Are we having a heart-to-heart connection? Let me know. Like, comment. Say, yo man, I feel your heart down below. Comment. Yo man, I felt your heart. So I know that you are watching. I know that, we're having a moment here together. So the Bible says that write those words in your heart. So becoming her, you have to, it starts from the heart. Becoming her starts from the heart. Because we now know that the heart is such a strong field, electromagnetic field. We know that. We know that. But you can't get there. Because why? You're afraid to feel in the public eye. You're afraid to look stupid of what they're gonna say about you. You're afraid. And because you're afraid, you haven't even accessed your heart. Because guess what? We always talk about coming to God, coming to God, coming to God. Or whatever it is in your spiritual beliefs, coming to a higher power, surrendering to a power bigger than us. We talk about that all the time, but guess what it takes? That surrender starts from the heart. You have to open your heart. Opening your heart means to becoming aware of what you are not, and not being afraid to stare what you're not in the face and say, this is not me. Not being afraid to look at that and say, this is not me. It all starts from the heart. It all starts from the heart. Coming to God means that you're opening your heart to God. Your failures, your pain, your traumas, your like your fears. The reason why I'm here right now and I'm no longer so terrified like I was before is because I have opened up to God in ways that have terrified me, and I'm getting emotional again. Because it takes courage. And we think coming to God is just praying. No, there's prayer, and then there's coming to God. It's different. Or maybe coming to God is like a deeper level of prayer. We can still put it under prayer. Fine. But why is it deep prayer? Because now you're actually opening your heart to God. You're not praying to God as this perfect being, this amazing person that always knows what to do, that knows all the answers, that is just, you know, perfect. You are made perfect in His sight, but it doesn't mean that you're perfect. Like, it doesn't mean that you never make mistakes. That perfection you think of, the way the world has coined the word perfection, it's a whole illusion, it's a whole lie. Let that go. Let that go. So there's a prayer that is deeper that I was telling you about. That is all about you opening your heart to God and literally sharing your most vulnerable, your most just the deepest parts of you, your deepest fears. And I wrote that. I think I wrote it here. I'm not gonna share it because it's just so personal. I wrote down those things that I felt about myself. But even to get to this point, it takes work to be open to this level of surrender. Because even just talking about it, I'm getting emotional. I can't help it, and I'm not gonna apologize for my tears. I won't say sorry for my tears because I'm getting emotional because I have hit something very deep right now, and I'm saying thank you, God, for confirming it with my tears. My tears are holy. Open your heart. Open your heart. Find out what is in there. Share those things with God without holding back. And if you need help, if you're like, oh, I'm so scared. I have this thing that I call crown coronation. Sorry, I'm crown codes. It's 11 days where I have 11 lies that I believe plague women so much. 11 lies. So deep. And each lie, I believe, will help you uncover more lies within yourself. When you see the lies that I write down, ask yourself, What other lies are behind this lie? What other lies are here that I cannot see? Get a book, get a pen, get your Bible, get whatever um, spiritual book you prefer, and be alone and write down this question. Write down the lie that touched you for my coronation, for my crown coronation, and then write what other lie am I holding on to, God? What other lie am I holding on to, God? And you can put a timer on your phone because you need to be undisturbed. Like you need to be focused. You can put 15 minutes. 15 minutes, put your phone on do not disturb and just write. Write whatever comes to your mind, whatever lies you might be holding on to. And then once you're done, look at it. You'll be surprised. Some of those lies in there you would think, I thought I had dealt with this already. It's still there. Sometimes it's because you didn't deal with it and you thought you did, but you didn't deal with it. Sometimes you dealt with it. And now God is calling you to what? A deeper level of surrender. God is telling you, we need to peel another layer, sis. We need to peel another layer, child. Because you need to go deeper in this work. Most of the work we came here to do is not that much. But in those works that God has picked for us, He wants us to go deep. So you're gonna feel like the same lessons are coming over and over again. It's not the same. It's deeper layers of the same lessons. Because now you learn this level like a video game. Now you get to go to the level 2 and level 3 and level 4 and level 5 and so on and so forth. But you have to find a way to be vulnerable and be true to yourself and no longer pretend, no longer run away from your power, no longer run away from what is in your life, sorry, from what is in your heart. In crown coronation, you remember your crowns because I show you the lies. We unmask those lies. You see them for what they truly are. And guess what, y'all? It's free. It's free. It's free. Because I want everyone on the planet to remember their crowns. I want them to say, yo man, thank you so much for creating this crown. I just see women from all around the world telling me, yo man, this crown codes helped me remember my crowns. It helped me uncover the lies, yo man. The lies you wrote down helped me uncover even more lies. It helped me emerge with my crowns as better versions of myself. All your crowns are within. All your crowns are in you. And I have this thing I call the Empress Journey. If you want me to talk about that, leave a comment and say, Leoman, tell us about the Empress Journey, and I might even make a whole series on that because it's so deep, and I would love to do that for you. I'll have fun doing that. So, I want every woman to remember her crown. I believe that all your crowns are within you. All your crowns are here. Now, the journey to uncover them, even to find them, is a whole journey. It's terrifying. Because the world teaches us to run away from our crowns. The world will teach us to pretend, to not look within our hearts. When the answers are in your heart, as painful as they are, the truth, the ultimate truth, is in your heart. The Bible says that God is love. Like the ultimate thing, if you want to encompass love in God in one thing, is love. God is love. And what's the frequency of love? It's the heart, right? When people say I love you, it's not I love you. It's I love you. It's I love you. It's not I love you. Let's calculate. Let's do the math. It's I love you. It's I care for you. It's from the heart. It's from the heart. It's from here. So you want to activate your can't touch this mentality. You can't touch this embodiment. You need to be true to yourself. You have to uncover the lies. If you click the link down below in the description box, I have Crown Coronation for you free. Start your journey. It's free. Whether you get the free Crown Coronation, the 11-day coronation, the Crown Codes, the 11-day coronation, or whether you feel like, you know what, Juman, that sounds amazing. Thank you for creating this, but I want a shift today. I want it today, Juman. I don't want to wait 11 days. I want today. I'm impatient. I'm an empress. Then I'll tell you I have Crown Activation for you. In Crown Activation, it's a 3-step process where I literally teach you how to make all the parts of you that are holding you back from becoming her. We make those parts of you your allies. Those parts start to cheer you on. And it's so funny because those parts become your cheerleaders. Imagine, instead of fighting your enemies, they become your cheerleaders. Because you shouldn't have any enemies within your being. Like, we already have enough enemies. We already have enough shortcomings, enough issues. We don't need to have more enemies, especially not in our mind, in our hearts. Crown activation will help you to activate the crowns that you remembered in crown coronation. But even if you didn't take the coronation, the crown was a free offer. Crown activation will help you to activate your crown and to really remember her. To not just remember her, to become her. To become her in after an hour and 20 minutes, you become her. And you're asking me, yo man, how is it so fast? Because when I show you those lies, when we do the work in crown activation, and I really show you some of the most powerful lies, and I really break it down for you, you will cry. As you cry, you will shed some layers you didn't even know you had before. And I'll tell you this right now. It's a work in progress. Is that how they say it? I don't even know. It's a process. 1 second. Oh. So that was one of my aunties. I live with family, and yeah. Anyways, let's get back into what we're talking about. You want to activate your crowns. In crown activation, we learn how to activate that in literally after an hour and 20 minutes. And you're asking me, why is it? How come it's so fast? Because it doesn't have to be so hard. This is work that you do every single day, and it's so good because you can do this among people. You can be among people, and you can be doing your three-step process that I created in crown activation. And I noticed that for me, because I practiced this after doing it for a couple of days, like whenever I would feel the things, I would feel the triggers, I would feel the limitations, I would feel the shadows trying to pull me back, and I'll just start doing the three-step process. After a while, those parts became my allies. And it's a work in progress. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a work in process, right? Please tell me, how do we say it? It's a work in progress, a work in process. I can't remember right now. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's not instant. It's instant at the same. It's instant. When you do it, you get the instant realization. You get the aha. But if you want it to stick, you're gonna have to do it every single day. Do it whenever you feel triggered. Do it because emphasis return. And if you don't want the crown activation and you just want the free crown coronation, you want the free crown codes. Whenever you feel the trigger, go back to your crown coronation. Go back to your crown codes. It's free. Link down below. Okay, even if you do the 11-day journey and then you feel triggered, go back to it. Go back to it. You have the ebook. It's yours. Okay, you matter more than this. If you can scroll for 5 minutes, you can go back to your crown codes, your free offer for 5 minutes, and you can remember your crown, and you can prepare yourself in the future as a better, stronger, mightier, smarter, richer version of yourself. Because an empress is not afraid to return. In fact, empresses have a return button. They don't even have to just have a button. They have return on speed dial. They have the return button on speed dial, y'all. So if you want to be an empress, you need to no longer be afraid to return, to face your false self, to face your shadows and say this is not the real me. That's why I have this offers for you. Crown codes, the coronation, free of charge, but mighty, free but mighty and powerful. Shed the old self, shed the lies, shed the lies. Stop feeling like you just have to be one way. You don't have to be one way. You get to be anything you want to be, whatever you want to be, whatever God made you to be. And guess what? God understands free will. In fact, God and free will are one. Are one. There might have been X, Y, and Z in your purpose before coming on earth. But once you're on earth and God is like, okay, you're supposed to do X, Y, and Z. But if you say, oh, I want to do A, B too, God is like, sure, do A, B. But have you done X, Y, and Z though? You can do whatever it is you want to do. God understands that being alive is so beautiful. Today you want to go hiking, tomorrow you want to go to Paris. After the day after tomorrow, I don't know, you want to travel to Bali. Then you want to take ballet. Then you want to take Zumba. God understands. All those things may not have been exactly in your purpose. But God understands that you want to play because you are His child. You will forever be His child. And playing is your birthright. He wants you to play. He wants you to have fun. Playing is a very easy way to get yourself into her. To get yourself to shift from performing performing as human and becoming human. Performing as Joanna and becoming Joanna, becoming her, playing. And if you watch today's episode that I recorded before this one, I think it's called what was it called again? Honestly, I can't remember what it was called. That's crazy. Let me see. I actually really want to tell you what it was called. It's important for me to say it. I just have a lot of, I'm recording this, and as I'm recording this, I'm so in tune with the energy of this episode that I'm not like, I'm very focused on this. But yeah, so today's episode was called Zero Views Almost Made Me Quit, or How Zero Views Almost Made Me Quit. And in there, I tell you everything about embracing the number zero. I go deep in that, and I want to go even deeper. So I'll most likely make a course on this, who knows, or a new episode, who knows. We'll see. We'll see. Because I don't have to be one way. I don't have to be one way. I don't have to be in a box. Okay? This is the box. This is me. This is the box. This is me. I'm outside the box. And that gets to be you too. You get to come out of the box too. If you click this video, I don't want you to leave this video in that box. I want you to leave this video as her, as the person God made you to be, as her, as the daughter of God, as a person who is no longer bound to pretense, as a person who is no longer afraid to fail in public, who is open to failing in public. And this part of failing in public, I want to talk about that, because what even is that, failing in public? Okay, what is failure to the world? Sometimes, actually, I wanna challenge this and say, most times, what is failure to the world? It's only a stepping stone to God. It's only a part of your journey. It's even obedience. It's success. It's beautiful to God. So when you see yourself as a failure, ask yourself, am I looking at myself right now from God's lens or from the world's lens? Okay? When you have God's lens, let's imagine this is God's lens, this is the world's lens. It might look the same, right? Let's say this is 3 in God's lens. And then you have a 3 in the world's lens too. It might look the same at first, right? Like it's like the same image, same perspective. But it's not. Why is it not the same image? Because in the world's lens, it's just a 3. Just a regular 3, who cares? Or whatever. In God's lens, oh my God, now we see the beauty. Now we even hear the birds singing. As I hear birds singing now outside my window, I hear them, they sound beautiful. From God's lens, now we hear the birds chirping. Now we see a tree as beautiful. Now we understand that everything is spiritual. Now we derive more joy. Now we sit like next to it, like we sit and rest on a tree and read a book. Everything is more enjoyable. Everything is more fun. So which lens do you want? I assume after hearing this, you want God's lens, right? You don't want the world's lens now. We don't want the world's lens. Bye. We don't want you. We want the God's lens. So now how do you activate God's lens? It's very simple. You open your heart. It all comes down to the heart, guys. It all comes down to the heart. Making sure my mic is fine. All comes down to the heart. Have you opened your heart to God? Have you looked within your heart? Have you decided that no matter how much you fail in public, no matter how much you fail to the world, you're a success because God made you? Because you can't be anything else with a success. You can't fail. When you walk with God, you can't fail. It's impossible. It's impossible for you to fail. It's impossible for you to fail. So open your heart. See what is in there. Get crown coat, the coronation, the 11-day coronation. It's free. Start your journey. Because in that code, God is infused in every single aspect of that coronation. God is infused in crown activation too. Go there, activate yourself, gift yourself. If you feel like, you know what, man, I think, I've opened my heart, I've done the work, but there's something that's missing. I just want to be able to charge for my worth. Like, I have these courses, I have these books, and I feel like I'm charging so low. I'm afraid of how they'll see me. And then it comes down to this again. Activating your can't touch this. Activating your can't touch this. Activating that means that I'm no longer scared to feel in the public eye. And we activate this in crown coronation, the free 11-day. We activate this even deeper in crown activation, a very affordable course because I want everyone to access it. We activate this in a very completely different form in Zero Views Fully Crowned, which is my course on visibility. If you feel like you have 0 views, if you feel like you have 1 billion views, but yet you're still tying your worthiness to your views, you're tying your worthiness to your watch hours, you're tying your worthiness to your likes. You want to be in 0 views fully crowned because we really break down the energetics, the mechanics of feeling in the public eye, of laughing at yourself, and we laugh the entire time. We laugh until the wheels fall off. And I've been saying this, we laugh until the wheels fall off. Which wheels? Of the false self bandwagon, of the world's bandwagon. We laugh until those wheels fall off because we're no longer riding in this ancient world bandwagon. No. The world's view is the ancient bandwagon. The one that we're laughing until those wheels are falling off. And God don't just have wheels. God has hot wheels, like supersonic wheels, like rocket wheels, like fast wheels. God will catapult you today to tomorrow. What you couldn't do in 10 years, you will do in 1 day. What you couldn't do in 20 years, you will do in 2 years. That is God's timing. So, but you have to become her to activate it though. And God has blessed me that I've created crowned coats, the 11 coronation, to help women become even more of themselves, to help women ground themselves deeper into God, emerge better, stronger, to help women unlearn the limitations that are holding them back, unlearn the lies, to help women activate their crowns, to help women remember that they were born to reign, they were born to have dominion, not just men, but us too. Us too. Men, I have respect for men. May God bless them. But us too, we get to be a part of this conversation. We get to be a part of. We get to participate in shaping the world. We get to participate in business, participate in everything. We get to put our own 2 coins too because we matter. The thing is that you're not gonna get invited to those events if you don't invite you. If you don't give us permission now. Let me start again. I was stuttering, and that's okay. You're not gonna get the ticket to those events unless you give yourself permission today. It all starts, like I said, in the very beginning of this life with one thing, a decision. Have you decided to be her? No, have you really decided? Because we need to talk, sis. We have to be serious. Have you really decided to be her? Like with your mind, body, and soul. Have you said, in my mind, I decide to be her. In my body, I decide to be her. In my soul, I decide to be her. In every single cell and atom of my body, I decide to be her. I am her. Because God said, He gave us the power to have dominion over all things. Dominion. What does dominion mean? It means you can speak to your mind and your mind to obey. You can speak to your body and your body should obey. You can speak to your cells and your cells will obey. It works. I'll give you a quick example. This is very TMI, but we're gonna share it anyway. So the other day I was on my period this week, and literally I've been taking supplements, right? Herbal supplements to help me with pain. And I don't have nearly as much pain as I was having before. Nearly as much, not even close, right? Because these herbs help. It's called, I want to tell, it's called raspberry leaves. It's really good for, period health and everything. Go do your research. So the other day, I wasn't having nearly like bad cramps, but I was having discomfort enough that I had to lie down. Before, I'll be in so much pain, I want to leave my body, but this time I could feel pain. I could feel pain wanting to start to rise. I could feel it wanting to start to rise, and I knew I had to lie down. So I honored my body. Again, I listened to my heart because you have to be. An empress is deeply connected to her heart. An empress is awakened in her heart and connected to her heart. So I felt like I had to lie down. So I did. I didn't force myself. I didn't push myself to do something else. I did. And I realized that it was beginning to want to amplify. It wasn't nearly as bad as what it was before, but I could just feel it wanting to amplify. And something told me, girls, something told me, speak to your body. Speak to your body. So I did. I did. I spoke to my body and I said to my body, I said, body, you have what you need. You have the nutrients that you need because I'm taking supplements. You have those nutrients. You have the vitamins that you need because I'm taking vitamins. That herb has minerals in there. You have what you need, buddy. You have what you need. And I said, God gave me the power to speak over my body, my mind, and my soul. And you must obey me, and you must obey me because it's my birthright. So I said, body, you have what you need. Body, it's okay for you to let this go now. It's okay for you to let this pain now. It's like let this pain go now. It's okay for you to let go of this pain now. And I said again, over and over again, body, you have what you need. You have nutrients that you need. It's okay for you to let go of this pain now. You don't have to hold on to this pain anymore, body. And I said, God has given me the power to have dominion over all things. And now I use my dominion to speak over your body. You are letting go of this pain now. You are letting go of this pain now. I just kept saying it over and over in my mind. And everything went away. Sounds like magic, right? It's not magic. It's not magic. This is what happens when you are no longer afraid of your power. When you are connected to your heart, to God. When you understand that you're a powerful being, you're a powerful woman, you're an empress. These things begin to be your normal. Things people call miracles begin to be like regular days. Every day is a miracle for you. Because now you've activated your crown. Get yourself crown activation. Activate those crowns. Activate those crowns. And gift yourself that because you deserve it. Another interruption, I apologize. So you want to activate those crowns. Activate those crowns. Activate those crowns. Get crown activation. You deserve it. You deserve it. You really do deserve it. So becoming her is so deep. It's so deep. It's a beautiful journey. It's a surrender journey. It's a yielding journey. As you can see in this life, many times I teared up, I cried. I literally cried. I allowed myself to cry. I'm no longer ashamed of my emotions. I've allowed God to open my heart. I've opened my heart myself. So if this episode spoke to you in any way whatsoever, like, comment, subscribe, share. That way I know that we had a heart-to-heart connection. I know that I spoke to your heart and your heart felt it. You felt something shift within you. You felt something shift within you. You knew it was meant for you. Whatever you choose to do now, whether you want to go in 0 views fully crowned, is the course I told you on visibility, or you want to get the free crown course, the 11 days coronation, or you want to get the crown activation, a very like affordable course, because everyone should crown themselves. It's your choice. It's your choice. That choice is not mine to make. It's your choice to make. It's your choice to make. It's your choice to make. So make that choice. Make that choice. Decide what you want to do. But start. Don't let today pass. I told you that I wanted you today to become her. So do not let this day pass and become her. Become her, become her, become her. You are already her. But now you're just unlearning, removing the gunk, removing the lies that was stopping you from fully awakening as her. Make a decision. Decide that you're no longer afraid to fail publicly because failure in God's eyes is success, it's obedience, it's rising, it's ascending. And decide, have do you want to have God's worldview or do you want to have the world's worldview? Where trees look like objects and everything is just so boring and plain and lame. Or do you want to have God's perspective where a tree it just feels like the most beautiful sight? Everything to you is so beautiful. You are happy 99.9% of the time. Is that what you want? It all starts with the decision. The decision to get crown codes. It's free. The decision to get crown activation. That choice that you make because you want to be better. That choice you make to love yourself, to respect yourself, to honor yourself, to have reverence for God and for you. It all starts with that single decision. What will you decide? What will you do? What will you do? I pray I pray you decide what's best for you. I pray that God guides you to decide what is best for you. And I pray that you have the courage to follow through. Thank you so much for being here today. I had so much fun talking with you. And I feel amazing. I know I was born for this. I feel amazing. I feel energized. I've been talking for 1 hour, actually 2 hours, because I went live right before this. So I went live back to back today. But yet here I am, open, surrendered, fully feminine, fully woman, and fully empress. And I want that for you too. And I'm still learning. Like I told you, I'm still a fetus in my journey. I'm still learning every single day. But every single day, I carry you along the way. I carry you on this journey. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Activate, you can't touch this. When you become the empress, when you become her, they can't touch this. They can't touch this. Bye. I love you so, so much. Mwah. And I'll see you tomorrow.